Have you ever wondered if you could start a business in Mexico that lets you work from the beach and still earn great money? What if you could turn your skills and passions into profits while living abroad? Too good to be true, right? Well, think again. From pet sitting to photography tours and everything in between, Mexico offers tons of side hustle opportunities for expats wanting extra income. In this video, we'll share the 10 best side gigs you can launch to start earning pesos within weeks of arriving. They require little upfront investment, yet leverage exactly what travelers to Mexico seek: your insider knowledge and foreign expertise. So if you're ready to escape the 9-to-5 grind for good and design an adventurous lifestyle abroad, stick around to discover profitable niches perfect for Mexico's expat community. The only thing better than margaritas on the beach? Margaritas on the beach, paid for by your side hustle, tour guide, operator. Mexico has no shortage of spectacular landscapes, archaeological sites, colonial cities, and culturally rich destinations for tourists to explore. Tour operators and guides help visitors navigate logistics while sharing history, culture, and recommendations. This requires excellent communication skills, organizational abilities, language proficiency, and area expertise. If you're a seasoned traveler with good social skills, have lived in Mexico for some time, and know an area well, becoming a tour operator or guide can be a fulfilling and profitable endeavor. You may choose to run small group trips to nearby destinations, create themed cultural experiences, provide private tours, or even organize multi-day excursions across Mexico. The tourism industry relies heavily on word of mouth and repeat customers. Providing exceptional service and local expertise is essential. Having a specialty such as birding, hiking, food and drink tours, or historical sites also helps you stand out. As your business grows, you can train and hire employees to meet demand. This leverages your time while providing jobs and preserving local knowledge. English teacher. With increasing globalization, English language skills are highly sought after around the world as they expand job prospects and opportunities for travel. Mexico is no exception. The demand for native English speakers to teach the language continues to rise steadily. In cities and towns across Mexico, there are schools, colleges, private tutoring services, and language centers looking to hire qualified native English teachers. Your services will be in hot demand if you're a native speaker with TEFL, Teaching English as a Foreign Language certification. Rates vary greatly depending on your location, experience level, whether you teach groups or private lessons. Expect to earn between 15 to 30 USD per hour on average. Some teachers run their own informal conversational English meetups as an additional source of income. You may also find work through one-on-one online platforms like italki or Preply. Teaching online has flexibility but requires self-motivation. English, editing, proofreading. With English being the dominant language of international business and academia today, more Mexican professionals and students need editing and proofreading services. Common requests include thesis dissertations, research papers, business presentations, and English versions of websites. To succeed as an editor or proofreader in Mexico, you'll need native-level English skills, mastery of grammar and spelling, sharp attention to detail, and the ability to improve readability. Experience in editing and an educational background in writing or communications never hurts. When establishing your services, be clear about what type of content you specialize in and can edit. Academic thesis papers have very different requirements compared to business documents, web content, and causal blogs. Explain your experience level, editing process, and rates upfront before taking on work. Most editors charge by project size, e.g. per hour, required per page count, versus a fixed rate. Expect to earn 15-25 USD per hour on average, while demanding editing work can be done on your own flexible schedule. Content writing, translation. Mexico has a vibrant community of bloggers, businesses, and digital nomads with an international audience. This creates demand for talented content writers and translators who can convey messages effectively between Spanish and English. Writing compelling blog posts, social media captions, product descriptions, and web content requires creativity, cultural understanding, and excellent language skills. When writing for non-native speakers, you must also ensure clarity. Translators undertake a different challenge, preserving meaning across languages through localization expertise. These language services allow companies to communicate with broader global audiences. Writers and translators typically charge per word count, ranging from 08 to 20 talents per word. With translation, you may earn up to $40 per word, depending on language complexity. Most seasoned freelancers earn 20 to 50 plun USD per hour. While Google Translate improves every year, subtle cultural nuances and language flair require human craft. If you have native bilingual abilities or a writing background, your skills are likely in demand. Freelance graphic design. Graphic design is needed across countless industries today. Everyone from tourism companies to restaurants to bloggers need logos, graphics, brochures, and visual content. With more freelancing options now, thanks to digital connectivity, graphic designers can work from anywhere in the world, including Mexico. To be a successful graphic designer in Mexico's expat hubs, creativity and visual communication must align with cultural references. You'll need a keen understanding of color symbolism, graphic trends, and what resonates visually with foreign and domestic audiences. Software expertise is also required today. Proficiency with Adobe Creative Suite or Canva is essential. Offer an array of graphics like logos, menus, ads, flyers, signage, branding guides, product packaging, and social media images. Ensure you have a portfolio that demonstrates your graphic design abilities and style. Set competitive rates, but don't undercharge either. On average, freelance designers charge $25–50 USD per hour based on the project complexity and your level of experience. Photographer, videographer. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. For tourists visiting Mexico's ecological and cultural landmarks, high-quality photos and videos make for treasured souvenirs. As an expat living in this photogenic country, your camera creativity could become a great side business. Offer photography excursions to nearby tourist sites, pyramids, beaches, colonial architecture, capture family portraits for eager travelers, produce stunning real estate listings for homeowners and agents. These are just some routes to monetize your work. Videography brings visuals to life through motion and sound. Creating promotional montages for hotels, testimonial interviews, or drone footage tours of cities and property are also profitable skills, especially for social media. Like graphic design, you'll need to demonstrate videography competence up front. Rates range widely based on project scope, but often start around $50 USD per hour. Equipment expenses can add up, but quality visual content will always be in demand. VRBO, Airbnb hosting. Thanks to sites like Airbnb and VRBO, vacation rental by owner, everyday homeowners can generate solid income renting all or part of their properties to visitors. Tourists often prefer this over hotels to experience life more locally. Platforms handle booking, payments, and promotion, while hosts earn attractive profits. Mexico's temperate climate, affordability, and culture draws millions of tourists annually from North America and beyond. Areas within close proximity to beaches, historic towns, and natural areas make ideal short-term rental locations. There is huge potential to run a profitable rental with relatively low overhead costs and effort compared to starting a business. Assessing home attributes, rental rates, anticipating guest needs, and local rules and regulations takes some upfront effort. You'll need to handle cleaning, fresh linens, and basic provisions between visits. Many hosts even provide concierge recommendations to win 5-star reviews. Overall, though, this can become fairly passive yet lucrative income without needing constant presence or interactions. What could my 3-bedroom coastal apartment or hacienda bedroom earn on VRBO Airbnb? According to hosts, between $50 at $200+ USD per night or more. Not bad for extra cash flow while you get to live in Mexico. Fitness, yoga instructor. Health consciousness and active lifestyles are global trends also taking hold across Mexico. With growing interest in exercise and well-being, there are opportunities to offer fitness and yoga classes to local expats and tourists. Sharing your expertise in formats like group classes, personal training, retreats, or digital courses only requires relevant certifications, liability insurance, and some marketing. Boot camps, CrossFit, Pilates, swimming lessons, martial arts, dance. Whatever you're passionate to teach, there's likely interest. Yoga teacher training culminates in a certificate that permits you to design sequences, lead sessions, cue postures, and coach breathing techniques. Expect to earn $10–30 USD per student per class, depending on class size and your credentials. Personal training and health retreats earn over $50 USD per hour typically. If you enjoy motivating others towards movement and self-improvement, view instructor roles as rewarding. With Mexico's climate and slower pace, teaching classes could strike the right life-work balance where profits meet purpose. Pet care services. Pets are family members too. When traveling or living abroad, finding reliable help to care for four-legged companions is paramount. As more nomads and seasonal snowbirds call Mexico their second home during colder months, demand rises for pet care. Opportunities await experienced pet sitters, dog walkers, and veterinarian techs. Offer at-home visits, overnight weekend stays, grooming, training reinforcement, or shuttling animals to appointments while owners are away or busy. You can choose to work independently or try to partner with a pet shop, kennel, or veterinary office that refers clients needing extra assistance. Join Expat Facebook groups to advertise your services when available. Excellent references and genuine affection for animals goes a long way in earning trust and business. Typical fees range from $10–25 USD per dog walk and $50+ USD per overnight house pet set. Schedule and workload remains flexible to your availability. Considering you get to cuddle cute puppies in paradise while getting paid, that certainly beats sitting in an office. Moving delivery assistance. Mexico attracts over 150,000 Americans and Canadians annually as permanent residents. Retirees downsizing or families in need of more space mean there's no shortage of belongings to transport. Local expats periodically ship personal items back home too. Add in the booming e-commerce delivery sector, and you have steady demand for dependable delivery support across Mexico. Relocating retirees often struggle to coordinate moving logistics, including finding movers and shippers they can trust. That's where you come in. Provide moving and errand assistance that gives clients peace of mind. Evaluate household goods and make shipping recommendations. Liaise between clients and moving companies. Oversee crews who are packing, loading, and unloading shipments. Track status of deliveries. Secure hard-to-find products locally. Your organizational skills and physical stamina combined for helpful hands clients will pay for. Pricing mirrors typical moving consultant fees, around $50 USD per hour, plus you earn commission percentages from partnered global shipping companies. Want some exercise while making behind-the-scenes moves happen for foreigners newly arriving in Mexico? This could be your niche. The appeal of Mexico for side hustles. Located right next door to the United States, Mexico makes sense as a launching pad for side hustles, catering to Americans and Canucks fleeing cold winters. Low cost of living and desirability as a vacation destination only sweeten Mexico's appeal for expats in search of extra income. Mexico strikes the right balance between familiarity and exotic cultural vibrancy that North Americans find comfortable yet adventurous as an overseas destination. Tourism is a major industry with well-developed infrastructure, safety improvements, and connectivity, allowing digital nomads, entrepreneurs, and creatives to build location-independent incomes. Excellent flight routes direct from the United States and Canada keep Mexico very accessible year-round. This allows foreign entrepreneurs and small business owners to service clients remotely and return home periodically to visit family and friends back home with ease. Aside from appeal factors, Mexico offers financial incentives too. Business registration and maintaining local bank accounts is fairly straightforward for foreigners. And while Mexico's economy continues growing, average wages remain low comparative to North America, giving expat side hustlers an advantage when pricing their services and products. Lastly, Mexico has become a mecca for North Americans seeking to embrace a richer quality of life in retirement. But beyond budget-friendly amenities and vacation vibes, Mexico stimulates the appetite for purpose and possibility. The country awakens many expats' latent entrepreneurial spirit. When assessing business ideas years in Mexico, profitable pursuits typically fall into two buckets: those serving tourists and those servicing the large expat community. Interpreters, personal trainers, editors, pet sitters, and photographers are examples of roles meeting recurrent demands from visitors and new arrivals. Of course, conducting due diligence around regional competition, legal compliance, tax implications, and other considerations applies before pursuing any side hustle. But by leveraging transferable skills, local connections, and insider knowledge, Mexico abounds with opportunity for expats to prosper. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed discovering how to turn playa life into paydays, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Mexico lifestyle tips and inspiration. Until next time, vaya con Dios, amigos.